The tech couples, they said the Galaxy Snap. Man, I almost cried laughing when I read that on Twitter. Well, guys, I guess we should not be shocked that we see this coming. The Galaxy Fold. Now, the Galaxy Fold is not initially out yet, but already the folks that got review units are having major issues with the screens. Some are peeling off what they thought was a screen protector, but it's actually the cover for the screen. Shout out to Des from T-Mobile. He actually posted on Twitter, hey, look, don't do this. Don't peel this off. This is actually a part of the phone. Now, disclaimer, this video isn't going to be to trash the Galaxy Fold because, for one, I don't have it. Two, I really at this point have no intentions on spending $2,000 on a phone. So most of the coverage, if you see any more coverage from me, it's just going to be a discussion or my thoughts on it after I actually go to the store and use it, which I do plan on doing once it hits carrier stores, if it hits carrier stores. And here's why I say if. I think instead of sending out replacement units to these particular people who got a Galaxy Fold for review or got the units ahead of time long before everybody else, Samsung, this is a warning to you. This is your first warning. Remember what happened with the Galaxy Note 7. That was a nightmare. You bounced back from that. You cannot bring something like this into production with these type of issues prior to it even releasing. You better do some serious damage control. You better do it now. If I was Samsung, I would halt production and redo it all over again. They ended up recovering from the Galaxy Note 7 and not even bringing it to the US. They brought out the fan edition later on by fixing it with a smaller battery. Well, this is your freebie, Samsung. Do not go back down that road again because it's going to take a long time to recover this time around. Samsung users were really upset. That was a huge mess with the Galaxy Note 7. It was just a disaster. And so if you haven't seen it already, the screens are falling apart on people. Some of them are breaking, period. They just stop working. One side is one color, the other side is off. It's just a mess right now. So my thoughts on this is, Samsung, don't bring this phone out yet. So I was watching a stream and the people were saying, they rushed it. I totally agree. You're rushing it if you're having these kind of issues, and this thing is supposed to be ready for production, ready for pre-order on the 25th. That's like a week from now, and releases on the 26th of April. Folks, Samsung, listen, go back to the drawing board, humble yourself. Do not lose millions and millions of dollars and millions of followers for bringing out a garbage product. I'm not saying the Galaxy Fold is garbage. I'm just saying this is tacky already that this is happening, and it's not even into the real customer's hands. You just got this in the media's hands right now, so you need to do some serious damage control. You can come out with excuses and say, oh, those were pre-production models all you want to, but you can rest assured that consumers are going to put screen protectors over the screen, or they're going to peel off that protector, that thick coat of plastic, because the media was peeling it off thinking that it was a screen protector. So put this in the hands of maybe the 700 people that's going to buy it. There's no way I'm spending $2,000 on a phone. Shout out to Technically T. He made a good point about we can only complain about the price so much. I totally agree, because he said, the iPhone currently is close to $2,000. The current Galaxy S10 Plus is $1,600. So, the top of the line model. So the phones are already at $2,000, but just the thought of them having the audacity to label it and officially price it at $2,000 just because it folds. I've been checking out the Galaxy Fold, and I haven't watched any videos on it. I've just been researching the phone itself with all the resources that I have, and here's what I don't like about it. If I haven't officially said it, I don't like the hinge for the fold. I don't like the plastic display. Obviously, now you see why I don't like the plastic display. I don't like the low resolution display on the front of the Galaxy Fold. I mean, when I'm thinking about this, I think about all the other phones that come out and people trashed them. Like the iPhone XR just got trashed, straight destroyed for its low resolution display. And then what does Samsung do? They come with a phone that costs $2,000, more than twice the price of the XR, and then it's already having problems. And then it's got a low resolution display too. The imbalance, the chemical imbalance here in the tech world is amazing. You know, some companies get dogged out for bringing out products and some companies don't. And you know, I've been reading things, and it just seems like people are kind of praising the Galaxy Fold. It's because they got a review unit, man. They're excited to have it first, so they're pushing out all these videos of, oh, it's fantastic. This is the ultimate work machine. No. I don't even have to have this. And I can tell you that I do not want to open my phone up every time I need to do something really important. Seriously. Galaxy Note. If I really want to get something done that's important and I want a big phone with some kind of workhorse mentality, Galaxy Note. Straight up and down. Samsung makes the best displays. The Galaxy Note is like top dog to a lot of people. A lot of people call it king. This right here is something that I feel like Samsung's trying to get people to fund their beta product, or they're trying to, and this happens all the time. But you know, it's so funny, and this is a straight up truth. Everybody laughed at ZTE for bringing out a phone with 2 screens, right? People clowned them for that. Look at what's happening with the Samsung Galaxy Fold, and people are making excuses for them almost. It's unbelievable. So it just depends on who you are. There's plenty of other phones out there. You can get a phone and a laptop, or a phone and a high-powered tablet for the price of this thing. It's a slap in the consumer's face. They're straight up pulling an Apple right now. You know what I'm saying? Like the Galaxy S10 Plus is already a joke at $1,600. But this is a straight up, and there's gonna be people out there to say, "Oh, Jay, it's not for everybody, Jay. It's not for everybody. It's for a select crowd." Listen, fool. I mean, sir. I mean, ma'am. Do not spend $2,000 on a phone. Even if you're financing it, it doesn't matter. You're still paying $2,000. If you're that important, and here's the comical part about it. Most of the people telling me that I'm overreacting, and I'm getting ready to get straight. You can tell me I'm brushing my shoulders off if I want to, if you want to. Most of you are telling me I'm overreacting about the price and that I can't afford it. You're not even in my tax bracket. And I'll just leave it at that. So don't tell me I can't afford it. It's not a smart purchase to pay for $2,000 for a phone. You could get a MacBook Pro. You can get any Windows. You can get 5 Windows computers for $2,000. Probably more than that. Good ones. Jay, it's for the pocketability. You can sell it. You can sell your cell phone at all you want to. Most of these folks that are going to praise this phone are going to be the media. Yes, it's not out yet. Yeah, Jay, you don't have it yet. Yes, I'm not buying it either. There's no way. I wouldn't even buy that phone, do a review on it, and return it. That's how much I don't want to support this product as far as telling the average consumers, oh, it's only $60 a month. No contracts. Pay us $66 a month for 30 months. Pay us $60 a month for 30 months. Pay us, I can just imagine what T-Mobile's price is going to be per month. Now, when I used to finance phones through T-Mobile, they only let you float about $750 to $750, something like that. So this phone is $2,000. Think about, look on their website now and look at the down payment for the most expensive iPhone. It's almost $1,000, right? T-Mobile ain't playing those games with that, man. What we're gonna see, if we see this in the hands of consumers, we're gonna see a bunch of videos on people. Sadly enough, I respect my tech community. There's different circles throughout the tech community, but I'm telling you, son, we're going to see a bunch of people talk about why they returned it. It just didn't work out for me. After they've used it for that couple of weeks or 13 days, I'm not going to play it like that. I'm going to try to get some footage on this phone, but it's just going to be a first impressions at the T-Mobile store. I'm warning you now. I have no intentions on buying the Samsung Fold, the Galaxy Fold. I don't care how good my credit is, how much money I got saved. I got big credit card limits. I don't want to promote something that costs $2,000 that's not even ready for production as far as I can see it. I mean, the proof is in the pudding. The media has it right now. Check that. The media has it right now. Real consumers don't have this phone. And they're reporting, man, don't peel that off. You know, come on. I don't know, man. You can sell it to me any way you want to. This is just a discussion video, so take it as you want. But you can try to sell me on this phone all you want to. It's not going to work. I've said it before. Only way you're going to see a full review on this phone is if Samsung sends me one. And even then, I'm not going to lie about it. Personally, $2,000 is too much money for a phone. It's way too much. It's ludicrous, man. It's ludicrous. $2,000 is way too much for a phone. Come on, son. That's just crazy right there. There are too many other options out there. The price alone is a checkbox to where I'm not even paying that much attention to it. This is one of those things I ooh and ah over. You know what I'm saying? And the screen debacle thing, you know what? The tech couples, they said the Galaxy Snap. Man, I almost cried laughing when I read that on Twitter. Hilarious. But expect something like that to happen. Here's why I liked the Huawei design better and the Xiaomi design better. Especially the trifold. People, oh, you know how wide that thing is? You know how big it's going to be? I would rather have one of those designs over this design from Samsung, because I can guarantee you their designs are not going to operate like this. And they're probably taking their time to release. They're probably all excited that this is happening at Samsung, because they're thinking, phew, so happy that I didn't push ours out. You know, and Xiaomi, they don't give them to the US. They don't even rock with the US like that. So yeah, it's going to be a rare thing if I see US consumers or US media, I call them the media, pushing the Xiaomi or the Huawei. Since I don't think it's going to happen, but I can guarantee you those are probably going to be two phones that are better at folding than this phone. That small display on the front, people kind of comment on it, but they don't trash it like they do all these other phones that come out with a low resolution. And the ironic part, the funny part about this is, I see a lot of people talking about Apple brought out a 4.7-inch display. They had low resolution. Samsung turned right around. They took away the headphone jack. There's no IP rating. It's got a small screen on that big old front. Now, come on, son. Come on. That's crazy. I read some of the things. I think I did watch. I skimmed through a couple of videos, and they pretty much all said how great this phone is and kind of downplayed everything that should be said out front. You know, but this is in return, this is what we're starting to see. All these review units, they're breaking now. Everybody's peeling the screen off. All these things are going wrong with it. Hey, it is what it is. That I think it's I think it's sad that, you know, Samsung expects people to pay $2,000 for something, and in order to experience it, I gotta keep it open. I don't want to keep my phone open. 7.3 inches is huge. I might as well grab a tablet. Think about that. Now, I'm not trying to discourage you from buying the Galaxy Fold. From where I sit, it's a no-go. Like I said, the best you're going to get from me is me walking into the store, into Best Buy or something like that, filming, holding my phone, filming. I'm telling you right now, son, if you see that unboxing on this channel, I did not pay for it. I promise you. I'm just keeping it 100, because, and my review is not going to change because I didn't pay for it. Got tons of review phones that come in. Still the same. Good, bad, ugly, or great, or, you know, bad, whatever. Catch and release. That's what happened with the Razr phone. If you didn't know, the Razr phone was a review phone to me. They sent that over to me, and I said that in the initial video, but you guys just wasn't paying attention. And I said it a couple times, you know, thanks to the sponsors. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter that we get a phone for free, because nothing is really free. A review unit is just that, a review unit. You get it, you send it back. But some companies say keep it for a month, keep it for two months, keep it for 3 months. You got 3 months total with this. Here's the shipping label where you got to send it back until you can buy your own. This happens. Some companies say just keep it. We don't want it back. It happens. The Galaxy Fold right now is getting a chin check right now. It's getting that chin check, and Samsung, you better wake up. Do not bring this phone to production with this type of issue right here. Because what's going to happen is, this is that full circle thing. Everybody laughed at ZTE for bringing out this phone. I didn't see any of the ZTE phones snapping in half, one screen turning off, the other one's still on. I didn't see any of that. I didn't see nothing peeling. You know what I'm saying? I didn't see any of that. I just didn't. However, we see that with them. We see that. And we see a bunch of people kind of almost downplaying, like, should I say something? Or, I'm reading all these articles on this. I'm thinking, wow, this is a joke. You would be trashing any other company. These guys would be flat out trashing other companies if this happened and just bashing them. Instead, what are they doing? My other unit will be here. It did happen on my second unit. Oh, that's the type of things you hear. The media. Respect. Get your grind on. Respect you. But I look at it as the media. Those are commercials to me. And this type of commercial right here should be put on full blast. Why would I invest $2,000 in something that ahead of time is already messing up with the media? It's your man Jay. What do you think about the Galaxy Fold? Are you going to buy the Galaxy Fold for $2,000? Are you going to finance the Galaxy Fold on your cell phone provider for $60, $70 a month? Or are you going to go get it through Samsung and do Samsung? They have financing too. Or are you just going to buy it? You're going to swipe your card for $2,000 because you balling like that? What you going to do? It's your man Jay. I'm out.